can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Hey, I came across these research notes on something called artificial consciousness at that merchant store earlier. It's oddly fascinating. When you have a moment, could you give it a read and share your thoughts? I'd love to know what you make of it.
You'd best hurry it up. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some account. They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgramor himself.
Salokunier, Zil Gro Dova Ursa. Glen Teed Ball.
So you really are...
I love your style. You're looking good today.
It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Nice getup. At least you won't be dragging behind.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
What are you staring at?
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
You know, even an age-old vampire can appreciate a Barkeep, I'd like a drink.
Of course.
Thanks. I'm glad you're here. Sure thing. Do you want to have it standing here, or do you want to find a seat first? All right. What? Here should be fine. So, are we ready to start? All right. Now, on to the drinks. Do you want to have mead, wine, or just plain milk? Oh, I see. Now, let's see what I have here. I procured these in Riften the last time I was there. First, we have the Cliff Racer. Firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn and Sujamma. A drink for the daring. Next up, we have some Dragon's Breath mead. A drink worthy of someone as fiery as you are. Then there's the Velvet La Chance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, in moderate amounts. Ever more venomous. Likewise. How does it feel to be the mighty hero of Skyrim, distinguished for such tasks as being a courier, and lastly, being a courier? What? It's true. Almost everything you've done revolves around that. Go to this place, kill some things, pick something up, and deliver it to someone. You know, I still can't get over it. My mother, just locking me up like some dangerous thing.
Sure's bones. I was her daughter. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just can't help thinking about it. Let's keep moving. I'll be fine.
If you run into any trolls, just remember they're more scared of you than you are of them. Well, probably.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every
Let me
one
handle
of
that.
us dies.
You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
And we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes.
Sounds
and
good.
our dreams.
Be careful. What? Something you're still confused about?
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook.
So,
Ain't much else to tell.
what do you want to talk about now? I have, actually. But not before I get to explore the rest of Tamriel. Besides those distant lands, there's a lot else to explore, you know? The delicacies and culture of High Rock, the dense forests of Valenwood, the imperial city of Cyrodiil, or even Skyrim, by the Maker. I've spent most of my life cooped up in a dusty old tower. Almost everything is new nowadays. It's nice, spending time like this, just having drinks together.
You're nothing but trouble. I'd better get going.
This is either going to be the best or worst idea ever. Still, I wouldn't mind getting back at those Thalmor for what they have done to our kingdom. And I do love to dress up and make a lasting impression.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade.
Something's not right.
I'm calling it. This one's in the bag. Give him hell.
Oh, I love a challenge. Doesn't have to be long.
Are you okay? Just stay close and you'll be fine.
Maybe that's
Dead then?
And pretty much empty. Want one? No,
Dead then?
Be able to move freely, casually.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. This will clear up soon. I'm sure of it. Yeah.
I love your style. You're looking good today.
Being old's not so bad. I'm too
We
old
need
to
more
work.
drunk people in
That don't
Skyrim.
make me too old to
That would
drink.
make things 10
Ringing
times more
Skeever.
fun.
Charming name.
I mean, why would the guards discourage drunken behavior when they should be encouraging it?
Barkeep.
Are you
A
feeling
drunken
sick?
person is a happy person.
Take a look.
Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Womp womp.
Of course.
Thanks.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn come. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes.
You can afford a septim or two.
Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come.
Good morning. Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Hey, even I can get tired every now and then. Finally, a place to just relax. What now?
If you find any juniper berries, save some for me. I've always wanted to try them.
Did he just say getting fingered as a spy? Or was it by a spy? That doesn't sound so bad. Oh, he didn't mean it like that? That's a pity. I guess I must have a very dirty mind.
Septimo 2?
Hey, so... I know we only got one invitation to the party, but do you think I could still come too? Maybe I could use a charm spell on the manor guard, or perhaps I could just use my arcane arts to sneak past everyone. Alright then. If I could ask a favor though, do try to bring home some fine Colovian brandy. I really would appreciate it. I'll wait here, at the inn. Just don't take too long, okay?
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy.
I guess that will have to do.
Dressed like that.
You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth.
Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenwin's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, Mom. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my
Please
thigh.
proceed into the embassy.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in...
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Ellenwin, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
It's been a brutal week.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Yes, Madam Ambassador.
For the man who knows how to make money, war can be a most... The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. You there, serving girl! What's your name, dear?
Ah, Brayla, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
Ah, Thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
Oh, not at the moment. Maybe later. Don't go far.
Yes, sir.
Did you see that serving girl? I hear elf women are insatiable.
These are troubling times indeed.
Really? Yes, maybe that would be just the thing. She seemed to be playing hard to get when I spoke to her earlier. Go on. See what she says. Now you've gone and gotten my hopes up again.
These stormcloaks are nothing more than...
I came here hoping to learn that more Imperial reinforcements were on their way to Skyrim. But so far, I've been disappointed.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, ma'am.
Have you visited
Erica, right? He was talking to me earlier. I could tell what he was after. I hate working these parties. Some of the guests are nice, but there's always a few like Erica. Please tell him to leave me alone. Politely. I'm sure you'll have better luck getting through to him than I would.
Is it good fortune? The blessings of the divines?
Until next time.
A ruler is entitled to luxury, don't you think? The Thalmor understand
We've got
that.
our hands full dealing with the Stormcloaks. What about you?
I've spent many hours in council meetings lately, grappling with that problem.
We must keep faith in ourselves and
What
the divines.
can I get for you, ma'am? Here you go, ma'am. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
I couldn't have
Farewell.
said it better myself.
Have you tried the wine? It's better than anything in the Blue Palace. Very much so, yes. Ellenwood's parties are always so elegant. She really has impeccable taste. My only regret is that she doesn't host them more often. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Have you talked to Braylus yet? I'm not a patient man, you know. What? That little tease? Leading me on and turning cold at the last minute? I don't think so.
I'm sorry,
you
sir.
think you can toy with me, is that it?
No,
my dear, I
just
have
between
my
us.
heart.
I've got more important things to do than attend these meaningless parties. Is it that obvious? But the truth of it is, I have a mountain of paperwork back in Windhelm, and it's not getting any smaller.
Dare walk away from me,
Goodbye,
you
Gum.
slut.
Let's go,
Do you know
before
who I
anyone
am?
notices us.
Please, sir. Leave me alone.
Now you're going to be sorry you crossed me. Ellenwen, this servant girl has been throwing herself at me in a most
So far, so good.
disgusting manner.
Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
My presence at once.
Who comes, Malburn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
I did nothing.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Victoria, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
It's very nice to meet you. You'll have to excuse Orthus here. He so rarely gets back to civilization.
Need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Don't worry, Orthus.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their nose at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our
your mark! Behold the future! Behold the Tholmor! No more! I yield! I yield! Damn you! I'll see you burn! Got your... Fear the Tholmor!
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. Most useful, but not presume. I have other informants who are... That's the best you can do!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
You gotta help me. Please. Oh, thank you. I don't understand what's happening. I can't stay here. What will I do now?
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
ちょろいものだな。Bruce, Roda!
So far, this hasn't been too bad. Gets lonely exploring by myself, though. Whenever you're ready. Ever tried cooking rabbit stew? I've read recipes, but it tastes... Alright. I do. My mother taught me back on the island. That kind of thing came along with my alchemy training. I may not be the gourmet, but I can sure whip up a great stew. If you want, I could make some for you sometime. One home-cooked stew coming right up. So, what's on your mind? Thank you. So, what do you have for me? Well, aren't you jealous?
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed.
too old to work, but that don't make me too old to drink.
Warm beds.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Are you joking? You just rented a room from me. Remember the Winking Skeever next time your foot's sore.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops to victory. It's an honor to have Viarmo for instruction on drum. But it's far... For that price? Sure.
Wampa!
Well done.
I'd read stories about the Solitude Windmill, but I didn't expect it to be that big.
I've only been a part of the Red Wave's crew for a few weeks, but I've already learned to stay out of Captain's sight.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? I don't do charity. No gold, no ride.
I take care of the horses, and the goats, and the chickens, ugh, and the garden.
I can take you to any of the hold capital. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for better weather.
You and I make a great couple.
What's on your mind?
I mean, like, I don't know how you could drink blood. That's just gross. But I wonder what would happen if you drank another vampire's blood.
I am a vampire, and that's just what we do. Maybe you should try coming to the place and start tasting it for yourself. Barkeep, I'd like a drink.
Of course.
Thanks.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago.
One of the first songs I
That
ever learned.
crazy old man.
Ragnar the Red.
Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
Riding to Whiterun from Old Rorikstead.
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
Nice outfit. At least you'll keep up.
What do you need, Dragonborn?
I guess we better go to Riften and find this Esbern then. We could go and ask Brynjolf, but I don't trust anyone who is a member of the Thieves' Guild. We may be better off asking that Argonian woman at the Bee and Barb, as she seems to have all the gossip. But it's up to you.
So, Riften it is then. Was never really too fond of the place myself. But hey, if that's where we'll find Esbern, that's where we're going. Do be prepared to brace yourself, though. If I were a betting woman, we'd most definitely be going through the Ratway in Riften sewers. That kind of thing doesn't even exist. At least to my knowledge. It's worth looking into, though. Anyway, enough mucking about. Let's do this.
Ah, casual wear. Feeling a bit more free now, are
Being
we?
Dragonborn. It's bigger than I initially thought. I thought most of that was just some silly legend. Nord nonsense, as Preventus called it. I know. But you have to admit, we have some far-fetched stories. Ever hear the one about how we were once all transformed into children and saved by King Wolfhearth? But you can learn the power that killed the High King of Skyrim in seconds. There has to be some truth to this. he might be more deserving of that title than I ever thought. Let's get to Ustengrav. I'm excited to see more of this story unfold. We killed a dragon. That was incredible! Everything they said about you, it's all true. We killed a dragon. That was incredible! Everything they said about you, it's all true. I didn't even think of that. Gods, this must have all come as an enormous shock to you. If anyone can stop the dragon threat, it's clearly you, Thane. And I'll do everything I can to help. Thane, you had me worried sick with that little infiltration. Are you alright? The Thalmor are some of the most dangerous people in Tamriel. Thane, you had me worried sick with that little infiltration. Are you alright? The Thalmor are some of the most dangerous people in Tamriel. Your safety is my responsibility. Plus, if you die, I'd have to go back to guarding the Jarl's kids. I'm really not happy with this Delphine character, to be honest with you. She put your life in serious danger over a hunch. She's hardly the sharpest blade in the... I was going to say armory, but I guess blades works fine. Not the sharpest blade in the blades. We should probably go tell her what you found in there. Thane, I'm right behind you. I've only heard a little bit about the Moth Priests. Never thought we'd be looking for one in northern Skyrim.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Oops.
And what might you need?
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as... Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
Wampa!
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Hi, Rock.
My carriage is the safest way to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Whiterun's
Feels
truly
good,
a
huh?
curious city. It feels so... open.
And you're not bringing home any.
And you'd have me do what? Join the college and prance about casting spells all day?
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive... This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? Ah, the immortal plane. It is said to be the source of all magic. This is a noble goal, indeed. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. Excellent. The Flame Atronach is a vital companion for anyone relying on conjuration. Summoning one here would certainly show your skill. I look forward to it. No matter what, the college will endure. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm
There's
afraid
just
you'll
so
find
much
that Balmor
knowledge.
received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Architecture of this college. It's not as run down as many people make it out to be. Weapons up. You.
You sure you don't need this?